because this is the only thing I've played today, I'm going to be very careful about not showing anything inappropriate because the paintings, the normal paintings, I have a mod that converts them into things I can't show you. And since they are on the walls of this part of this building, you don't get to see those. But now I have added to this, but I started with, clearly we see the kind of aesthetic I was going for. I started with cheaper walls. I didn't have the connecting walls. I definitely didn't have the... That's actually a fence sitting on top of it that has the appropriate edging. But I'm still not sure if I'm going to turn this into rental units for the 4. What I'm going to do is drop the walls all the way down. Oh. But yeah, I think they're big enough to be appropriate sized. I haven't got the money to try and, well, I do have the money to maybe make them real cheap. But I have been experimenting with some of the other stuff, which is why I have crystal trees. Gemology bench, a crystal grid, and this item needed to be made of jet. It did not need to be skull-shaped, but since it's used to summon the Grim Reaper, it only made sense that I made it skull-shaped, because why wouldn't I? I have completed, well, in the process I've also done that, but I didn't actually do that. I just skipped it because it's a bullshit requirement. Summon the Grim Reaper, which, yeah. Who they have made, well, Arrow Ace, I guess, because they're lumping them together, which is fine. Nice and sociable. My sim graduated high school early and is in her first path for fine arts, because she already mastered that. She already mastered the painting, but now she's, oh, what are the other ones? Violin for the first of the semesters, which are a week each. Of course, I can't get any jobs until I age her up to young adult, and there are also other aspects that are, even with mods, teens can't engage with, but she is still a teen. I have put her in some of the goth attire that they have added. And other than that, Rando, who's just an asshole, the two people she knows are, those are professors. The two people she knows are vampires, because the lot invites them. And I gave her an attraction for that, which is why. Anyway, yeah, I'm kind of mixing and matching. I'm going to have to send her to the library to do her term paper because I don't want to give her a computer. Not because she can't afford one. She definitely can. But because there is no... This thing looks like it's run on magic instead of electricity, so it could even feasibly be an alternative to the technology route, that it just messes with the aesthetic. So I'm going to have to send her to the library to do that. But because the other things I have are off-the-grid friendly, and color-coded to work with my aesthetic. Oh, right, I also made the walls, kind of grungy, rather, which I may clean up as she gets more money and more squared away. But, oh, actually, if I'm over here, you'll be able to see that, yeah, I picked the grungy ones, because assuming, this was abandoned and, unmaintained. And I'm still undecided about whether or not I want to keep it that way or clean up the brickwork and the tile as things move on. But that was part of the aesthetic decision there. So yeah, she started out with the painting. Then she moved to the gemology, and when she finished that, we're working on this, the nectar making. Yeah. So I mean, the roof tile is technically part of this world map. The rest of the aesthetic, not so much, but I don't care. I am mostly happy with how I was able to lay these out. Partially because I'm uptight about symmetry, and I was able to get them to be symmetric. Now, I have experimented with getting staircases up these, and you can give them right angles so it can, like, turn, but I can't have a 45-degree angle, so the staircases are going to end up messy in a way that, and not effectively use the space, which I'm less thrilled about. But I'll live. It might be easiest to just have them go up and like that, and have them at least be flush with a wall. Though I don't know if I can do that with the angled ones. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. And I guess they basically serve as a partition for whatever I want the bottom floor to be. But yeah, this is what I've been doing while catching up on YouTube videos. My day was jacked up because my sleep was jacked up by lawnmower. Lawnmower woke me up. Stayed up until the lawnmower noises stopped. Went back to bed. And then caught up on YouTube stuff while doing this. Because this does windowed of whatever size I want or need it to be really well. So if I have something on the side, this is more cooperative with that than just about anything else. And because I can pause it whenever, it works well for splitting my attention without risk of significant side effects. Anyway, this has been the bit I've actually done today, is finished that and started that. I do want to test the word neurons. Just not today.